Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about one of the most important foundations of bodybuilding and fitness progress, which is workout routines. Many people go to the gym and train hard, but without a clear plan, they lift weights randomly, change exercises every session, and never really track their progress over time. This leads to slow results, frustration, and sometimes even injuries. A structured workout routine changes everything. It gives your training direction, help you measure improvement, and allows your body to adapt and grow stronger over time. In this presentation, we will explore the different ways athletes structure their workouts, including full body routines, training splits, and how to organize your weekly training schedule. We will also talk about progressive overload tracking workouts and how to adjust your routine to keep making progress. So, if you want to train smarter, build muscle more effectively, and understand how professional bodybuilders organize their training, this video will help you do exactly that. A well structured workout routine is essential for achieving progress in fitness and bodybuilding. When athletes train without a plan, they often repeat the same mistakes. They may train the same muscles too often, neglect other muscle groups, or fail to increase the training intensity over time. However, when workouts are planned properly, several important things happen. First, athletes can track their progress more accurately. They know exactly what exercises they are doing, how much weight they are lifting, and how their performance improves over time. Second, organized training helps manage fatigue instead of exhausting the same muscles repeatedly. Workouts are balanced so that muscles get enough recovery time. And finally, structured routines improve consistency when you know exactly what you are doing, what you are gonna train each day. It becomes easier to stay motivated and disciplined. In bodybuilding, structure is what turns effort into real progress. So, one of the most common training methods, especially for beginners, is the full body workout routine. In a full body workout routine, the athlete trains all major muscle groups during a single training sessions. This typically includes exercises for the chest, back, legs, shoulders, and arms. This type of routine is very effective for beginners because it develops overall strength and balanced muscle growth across the entire body. Since the entire body is trained in one session, these workouts are usually performed 2 to 3 times per week. This allows enough time for recovery between sessions while still stimulating muscle growth regularly. Full body workouts also focus heavily on compound exercises such as squats, bench presses, rows, and overhead presses. These exercises train multiple muscle groups at once, making the workouts efficient and highly productive. For people who are new to strength training, full body routines are often the best place to start. Another extremely popular training structure is the push pull leg split. This method divides workouts based on movement patterns instead of individual muscles. Push workouts focus on muscles involved in pushing movements. This includes the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull workouts train the muscles responsible for pulling movements. These include the back and the biceps. Finally, leg workouts focus on the lower body muscles such as the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. This structure allowed athletes to train each muscle group with a higher intensity because the muscles used in each session work together naturally. Push pull leg routines are especially popular among intermediate and advanced bodybuilders because they allow training up to 6 days per week while giving muscle enough recovery time. The upper and lower body split is another effective way to organize training. In this routine, workouts are divided into two main categories. One day focuses entirely on upper body muscles, including the chest, back, shoulders, and arms. The next workout focuses on the lower body, which includes the legs and glutes. This approach allows athletes to train each muscle group twice per week while still giving them sufficient recovery time between sessions. Many intermediate lifters prefer this method because it balances training volume and recovery very well. It also allows workouts to remain relatively to remain short while still maintaining a high training frequency. For athletes looking to move beyond beginner routines, the upper lower split is often a very practical next step. The pro split is one of the most traditional bodybuilding training methods. In this routine, each workout day is dedicated to a single muscle group. For example, a weekly schedule might look like this: chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, shoulders on Thursday, and arms on Friday. This approach allows the athlete to dedicate a full workout to one specific muscle group, which increases the total training volume for that muscle. Because the focus is very specific, bodybuilders can perform multiple exercises, sets, and variations to fully stimulate the muscle. The pro split became extremely popular in bodybuilding gyms because it allows maximum focus and intensity on each muscle group. However, it usually requires training 5 to 6 days per week. The training frequency refers to how many workouts are performed each week. For beginners, training 3 to 4 days per week is usually enough. This allows the body to adapt gradually to strength training while still providing enough recovery time. As athletes gain more experience, they can increase their training frequency. Intermediate and advanced lifters may train 5 or even 6 days per week because their bodies are better adapted to the physical stress of training. Higher intensity, higher frequency also allows bodybuilders to increase training volume and focus more specifically on different muscle groups. However, increasing training frequency must always be balanced with proper recovery. One of the most important principles of strength training is progressive overload. Progressive overload means gradually increasing the demands placed on the muscle over time. If the muscles are exposed to the same weight and intensity every workout, the body will eventually stop adapting. But when the challenge increases, the body is forced to respond by building more strength and muscle. There are several ways to apply progressive overload. Athletes can increase the weight they lift. They can perform more repetition, increasing of the number of sets, or they can improve their technique and training intensity over time. These small increases create significant long-term progress. Tracking workouts is one of the most powerful habits an athlete can develop. By recording sets, repetitions, weights used in each exercise. Lifters gain a clear picture of their progress. Training logs help identify strengths and weaknesses. They also ensure that progressive overload is actually being applied. Without tracking, it becomes very easy to repeat the same workouts week after week without improvement. Many athletes use notebooks, mobile apps, or spreadsheets to record their workouts. No matter the method, tracking performance is one of the simplest ways to improve training results. Workout routines should not remain exactly the same forever. Over time, the body adapts to the stress placed on it during training. When this happens, progress can slow down or even stop. This is known as a training plateau. To avoid this problem, routines should be adjusted every few weeks or months. Athletes can introduce new exercises, change training intensity, increase volume, or modify the training split These adjustments challenge the muscles in new ways and help continue the process of adaptation and growth. Rest and recovery are just as important as the workouts themselves. Without enough recovery time, the body can experience fatigue, decreased performance, and even injury. This condition is known as overtraining. To avoid burnout, athletes must include rest days in their training schedules. Sleep, proper nutrition, and stress management also play a huge role in recovery. Balancing hard training with proper recovery ensures that athletes can maintain long-term progress and stay healthy while training. To conclude, structuring a workout routine is one of the most important steps in achieving consistent progress in fitness and bodybuilding. Whether you choose full body workout, push-pull leg, upper lower splits, or a traditional bodybuilding split, the most important factors remain the same. You need a clear plan, you need a progressive overload, you need a recovery, and most important, you need a consistency. When these elements are combined, they create a powerful foundation for a long term strength, muscle growth, and overall fitness success. Train smart, stay consistent, and your results will follow. See you guys in the next video.